Right, hello everybody. We're going to be creating a liquid animation. So we're going to new composition. So for our composition, we want 1920 by 1080, 25 frames per second, and then the duration is going to be 5 seconds. Okay, right there. We're going to come to our eclipse tool, make an ellipse. It doesn't, it doesn't matter what color you want. Most of it's going to be white. You can change it to whatever you would like it to be. So before you finish, like I said, before you finish, let me delete that real quick. Create it. Click Shift to kind of make it a perfect circle, even it out. Okay. So after you created your circle, or your ellipse, whatever you want to call it, we want to bring that anchor point into the center of the circle. So we're going to click Control, and then right next to the left of the Control key is this pan behind anchor point. And so as you can see, that the anchor point is now the center of the circle. So after that, we're going to just type P for position. It's going to open up this right here. And then you're going to click, or while holding, hold Alt on the keyboard, click the stopwatch. It's going to open up this text prompt, and then you're going to type wiggle. You're going to want the one with the brackets, and in the brackets you're going to type 1, comma 150, and then end like that. So what that did is that created some movement for the ellipse or the circle. So the 1 is um, the frequency of it moving, and then the 150 is kind of like the pixels that it moved by. So after we have our movement, we're going to duplicate it. So Control D. Do about five different layers. Or I'm sorry, 5 different shapes. So after we have your 5, we're going to move them around. Actually, that's selected. Move them around the, around the board. It doesn't have to any specific way. However you want it to do it is how you do it. And once you have them moved around like you in the shape that you want, we're going to adjust the sizes, scale them, some of them down, scale some of them up, but leave a couple the same. So this one, like this one's smaller. And once before you deselect it, click the Shift key, and that'll kind of even it out again to where it'll be the perfect circle shape again. Okay. This one, let's make this one a little bit bigger. Just a little bit smaller. Leave that one alone. Okay, once you have your shapes and the sizes that you want, go ahead and select all the layers, and um, then click P to open up all the positions, because we're going to keyframe them right here. So before I do anything else, I'm going to move this to the 2 seconds, and then we're going to turn on the keyframes. So as you can see, all of them changed. Okay. And then at 3 seconds, we'll move them to 3 seconds to where then we can move them to be in the center of the composition. So deselect them, move them into the center. It doesn't have to be perfectly in the center, but just in the center enough to... Okay. All right, so once all your shapes are moved however you want to, we're going to create an adjustment layer. So go to Layer, New, Adjustment Layer. Okay, so there, then we're going to go to our effects and type in blur. Then we're going to look for this Gaussian blur. We're going to add that to our composition. And then for blurriness, we're going to want it to be about 60, just to kind of get that real nice blur. You can change it kind of however you want it to be. And then after that, we're going to do matte and look for this matte choker, add that to there. That's actually going to kind of sharpen it just a little bit to make it a little more liquidy looking. So if you want to make it really, really sharp, you're going to change this gray level softness to 5. Gives you a really nice defined look on that. So let's run that around, let it play. All right, so okay, circle, 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 and then boom, very kind of liquidy kind of looking. render that out. Okay. There we go. That's the look that we wanted.